Good morning, students. How are you? I wish you all are fine. Students, from today we will start our online classes for the chemistry, and I am your chemistry teacher, as you know. So students, let's start with our first topic, that is representation of an atom. What is atom? What are the subatomic particles present in atom? And how we represent an atom? Okay, so all these queries will be solved after this video. Okay, so let's start. Basically, students, what is atom? Atom is the smallest particle of an element which can take part in a chemical reaction. So we can say that the smallest particle of an element which can participate in a chemical reaction is known as atom. Okay, and atom is divided into three type of subatomic particle, as you know, and you studied this in your previous classes. What are these? Electron, proton and neutron. Students, proton and neutron both are present in the nucleus. Where it is present? Both are present in the nucleus. If we talk about the electrons, where is it present? Students, electron revolve around the nucleus along an imaginary path known as shells or orbits or orbital. Actually, students, we can explain it by this diagram. This is the nucleus of an atom. Okay, this is the nucleus of an atom. Neutron and proton is present in that nucleus. Neutron and proton is present in that nucleus, and there are the imaginary path lines, imaginary circular path lines. You can see in this diagram, there is an imaginary paths which is known as shells. What we call shells, or another name, orbits. Okay, so these are the imaginary paths where the electrons revolve, Okay, now students, see here, that is the nucleus and this is the K shell. This shell is known as K shell or first shell. Okay, second shell is known as L shell or second. Okay, and this shell is known as M shell or third shell, and this shell is known as N shell or fourth shell, or so on, KLM and OP, etc. So, where is electron found? It revolves around the nucleus in a imaginary path lines which is known as shells, and there are, the naming of the shells is as follows: K shells, first shell; L shell, second shell; M shell, third shell; and N shell, fourth shell. So, now we will talk about the distribution of electron. Actually, how electrons are distributed in an atom. So, we talk about the distribution of electron, and distribution of electron is also known as electronic configuration. What it is known as? Electronic configuration. Actually, students, there are some rules for the distribution of the electrons. First of all, you will know that each shell has a limited capacity to hold the electrons. It means each shell has a limited capacity to accommodate any electrons. Okay, how? Rule number first. What is rule number first? What? Maximum number of electron in a shell is 2n square. How many electrons are accommodated in a shell is 2n square. This is the formula. What is 2n square? Where n is equal to shell. N means 1, 2, 3, 4 shell, like that. Okay. Now, see here, if K shell number equals to 1, then formula is equal to 2n square. 2 into 1 square, that is 2. L equals to 2. 2 into 2 square, that is 8. M is equal to shell number third, and 2 into 3 square, that is 18. N equals to 4. 2 into 4 square, that is 32. It means K shall accommodate maximum 2 electron. Okay, it may be less than 2 but not more than 2. Okay, L shall contain 8 electrons, M shall 18 electrons, N shall 32 electrons. Okay, students, there is another one rule. What is this? The outermost shell cannot have more than 8 electrons. It is the maximum number of electron, but an outermost shell is also known as valence shell. Okay, so valence shell cannot have more than 8 electron. We will discuss it by taking an example. First, you also know that atomic number, what is atomic number? Atomic number is equal to number of electron in an atom or number of proton in an atom. How we represent an element? Students, see here, that is X. X and an element, where X is an element. A is represented as atomic number and Z is represented as mass number. Okay, so taken the first example, how electrons are distributed. First is helium. Actually, the atomic number of helium is 2. We write here the shells Kl. Atomic number is 2. It means number of electron is also 2. Then K accommodate maximum of 2 electrons. So both 2 electrons fill in the K shell. If we represent it in this form, how we represent? This is the nucleus. And first shell contain how many electrons? 2. It means 1 electron and 2. So this is the representation of the helium atom. Okay. Next, take an example, nitrogen. Nitrogen atomic number is 7. Okay. So how we distribute electrons in the shells? KLM, and K accommodate maximum of 2 electron. How many remaining? 7 minus 2, that is 5. So 5 will go to the L shell. So here K have 2 electrons and L have 5 electrons. If we want to represent it in the form of this, now this is the nucleus. First shell, second cell. First shell accommodate 2 electrons and second cell accommodate 5 electrons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the representation of the nitrogen atom. Now students, here apply in the third example, here apply the second rule. How? Calcium atomic number is 20. Then distribution of electron KLMN, it means 2, 8 and remaining 10 electron goes to M. But this is according to the first rule. But what second rule says? Second rule says that the outermost shell cannot have more than 8 electron, and here is more than 8 electron. So it redistributed as follows: 2, 8 and 8, 2. Okay. So if we want to represent in the form of this, so K shell, L shell, M shell and N shell. K shell contains 2 electrons. M shell contains 8 electron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 8 M shell again contain 8 electron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And N shell contain 2 electrons. So this is the distribution diagram of an atom. Okay. So students, now write your homework. What is this? Homework is draw the atomic diagram of the following element. You have draw the atomic diagram like that for the following element. What is this? First is phosphorus. Symbol is P. And I will tell you the atomic number is 15. Okay. Sulfur. Atomic symbol is S and atomic number is 16. Potassium. Symbol is K. And the formula and the atomic number is 19. Chlorine, symbol is Cl and the atomic number is 17. So students, this is your homework.